Hello guys, today we have a hotel review. We are staying at Mercure Bandung City Centre. So soon we will enter. Alright, so we just reached the entrance gate. Also in the entrance gate, there is a security checkpoint. And soon we will enter to the hotel lobby. Alright, so we just entered the hotel lobby. So of course in the hotel lobby, we have a waiting area. Here we have a souvenir shop. Here also, we have a reception desk. Alright, now it's time to check into the hotel. And soon we will get our room key cards. So once we are done checking in, we got our room key cards. Alright, so before we go to the hotel elevator, my mom and my dad are enjoying their welcome drink. And they are having coffee. Also here in the hotel lobby, we have another waiting area. Alright, now we are going to the hotel elevator. Now we are going to access our room key card to the elevator. Alright, we have just reached our floor. So here also at the hotel, we can see the city of Bandung. Alright, now we are going to find our room. So anyway, here in the hotel, the hallway looks really nice and that modern while I'm walking. And here is our room. Alright, here it is. Welcome to our room. Superior room. So anyway, here in our room of course, we have an LED TV. Here we have a switch and socket. And of course we have a study desk with a lamp. And of course we've got a queen size bed. Also, near to our queen size bed, we got another switch and socket. So anyway, here in the other side, we've got a remote control, telephone, and we've got another switch and socket. Now it's time for us to visit the bathroom. So anyway, here in the bathroom, we have the shower head. Also here, we have a shampoo and soap, and we've got a towel. And here we have a nice sink design with a hair dryer. And of course, we've got a toilet seat with a trash can. So anyway, here we have a corner table with a kettle and glass. And of course at the bottom we have a refrigerator and mugs. Also, this is where we keep our things and shoes. Here we have a nice wardrobe design. And once we open the wardrobe, it will light up. And once we close, it will turn off. So anyway, here in the mirror, it says that welcome to Mercure Bandung City Centre. And I'm being seen at the mirror. Also, here at the door, we have the emergency floor plan. So anyway, here are the room and bathroom switches, and this is where we keep our cards. So anyway, for this room, here is the price total for per night. Now it's time to visit the infinity pool. So once we visit, the pool does light up, and we can see the beautiful lights of Bandung while in nighttime. So since we decided to go out, we are going to eat at Shabu Kojo for our dinner. So anyway, here we can see the promo of the food. And now here is our dinner. So now we are just going to eat and enjoy. Alright, now we are done eating dinner. Now we are just going back to our room and enjoy our night. Now we have just reached our room. So now we are going to say good night. Ooh, what another day. Now we are going to find a restaurant for our breakfast and we are just going to walk. Now we found a good restaurant nearest to the hotel. We are going to eat at Daily Routine Espresso Bar Lengkong. Alright, so now we are done eating breakfast. So anyway, here in the hotel we have a parking lot. And now we are going back to the hotel lobby and soon we will swim.
A few moments later.
Now it's time for us to swim. And look at how beautiful it is in the morning. We can still see the buildings. So now I will start entering to the pool. Woo! So cold! So now we are going to enjoy the pool. So now I'm done swimming. I will just shower and enjoy the room before we have our lunch. Alright, now we're going to have our lunch. We are going to eat at the Chinese seafood restaurant. So here anyway we can see the pig, the name of the bar. And here before this was used to be a restaurant, but now it is empty.
A few moments later.
So now we are going to visit the fitness center. So anyway, when we enter to the gym, we can see the gym equipment. And we can still see the buildings while we're in the gym. Here we can see Alun-Alun in Bandung while we're in the gym. And here we got some more buildings and houses. Also in the gym, we have the treadmill and gym bikes. So anyway, if you go to this floor, you will see that there is a spa. So now we are going to visit the spa. So anyway, here near to the entrance of the spa, we can see the ingredients of the spa. And this door is used for a prayer room. So anyway, once we go into the spa, this is the lobby area. So once we go inside to this room, this is the massage room. Wow, another massage room. And another spa ingredients. And of course in the spa, we have the air conditioner. Also here in the spa, we have a sofa. So now I will swim again. So before I swim again, let's visit the bar. Also here in the bar, we have bottles. Here in the bar, we have sofa and table. And of course here in the pool, we have the pool bed chair. And the hotel guests are also swimming. So right here also near to the pool, we have the wedding area, which is empty. But this is where they have their wedding, if there is a celebration. And of course once we enter to the wedding area, we can still see the buildings. Alright, so now it's time to visit the buffet area. So anyway, here in the buffet, this is where they have their drinks and coffee. Also here in the buffet, this is where the chefs cook their food for the breakfast. And here is where they keep their plates. Also here in the buffet, of course, we have chairs and tables with sofa. And this ceiling does have a good light design. Also here in the buffet, we have another chairs and tables with sofa. And here are the food sections. Also here in the buffet, we have a very big window with a high ceiling. And we've got some more chairs and tables with sofa. So anyway, here also in the buffet, we have the boys and girls toilet. Also here near to the left, this door is used for the ballroom but it is closed. And here we've got a nice painting design. Alright, so now it's time for us to have our dinner at the rooftop bar. So anyway, before we have our dinner, we can still see the buildings in nighttime. Now the infinity pool lights are lighting up again. And the bar lights are also lighting up. So now we are going to have our dinner. Alright, so now we have finished our dinner. We are just enjoying the room before we sleep for the second night. So I guess now it's time for us to sleep. And we will see you on the next day. One another day before we check out at the hotel. So now we are going to have our breakfast at the hotel. And the hotel guests are also having their breakfast. And Sunday I will have my breakfast. I am just going to walk around and find any foods on what I can eat for now. So anyway, here we have spoons and forks with mugs. And the hotel guests are getting their coffee and drinks. Also in the hotel buffet, this is a smoking area. And here in the hotel, we have the Indonesian porridge. Alright, so I have found on what I can eat for now. I am eating spaghetti and noodles with meatballs. Alright, so since I'm done getting my food, I will enjoy my food for now. Alright, so before we check out from the hotel, let's visit the ballroom first. So anyway, here in the ballroom, we have a nice carpet design. Also here in the ballroom, we have a nice chandelier design. And here we have an escalator that brings you to the lobby.
A few moments later.
Alright, so I guess it's time for us to pack up since we are about to check out from the hotel. And soonly we will be leaving our room. Alright, so now we are done packing up our things and now we are ready to say goodbye to our room. Alright, so we just left our room and now we are going to the hotel elevator to the lobby. So we have just switched to the hotel elevator and now we are on our way to the hotel lobby for the checkout. Alright, so we have just exited to the hotel elevator and now we are on our way to the reception desk for the checkout. And we have just reached to the reception desk and now it's time for us to do the checkout. And yeah, that should be the staycation review of Mercure Bandung City Centre. Thank you for watching guys. Remember to like this video, comment and subscribe. And I'll see you guys and goodbye.